Hello, everyone. So today I'm going to show you how you could set up the overtime rules. So AttendanceBot, lets you define regular hours so you can track and pay time worked beyond ordinary hour thresholds. Each set of overtime rules can be configured separately by office or by individual. So firstly, I'll start with how you could configure it using offices. So at the top left, you see a drop down for selecting the office. So you'll go here and select the office that you want this overtime to be applied to. In case there are no offices created, the whole rule will be applied universally within the organization. You may then select between any or all of the daily double, consecutive days, or weekly overtime thresholds. These basically define both how and when overtime is calculated. For time off in lieu, you just need to activate this and select the daily or weekly threshold. TOIL and overtime cannot both be calculated simultaneously. So as soon as you activate TOIL, as you can see here, your overtime would be inactivated automatically. And the existing overtime rules would turn off. And as soon as you activate TOIL, a new leave type would appear under the vacation management section, basically, which would accrue time off based on the overtime hours. If your operations are based in the US, you may also select between state by state overtime presets from the top right preset menu here. Sorry, yeah. So you could, select the presets from here based on the state you're in. So yeah, and if you have employees with individual contracts, so your organization requires many different overtime thresholds or different overtime periods. So AttendanceBot offers a separate method for creating employee-specific rules. So to set that up, all you need to do is go under the People section, go under Personnel, and under the custom field here, you'll have an option of activating daily work hours and weekly work hours. So yeah, all you need to do is just activate, and so you could only have one of the two activated here in case you have daily overtime threshold, or in case you have weekly overtime threshold. So once you have activated it here, you need to go to their personal profile and input the threshold individually, and that would override the existing overtime rule that you created here under the overtime option. So for each employee, you may now set threshold hours by going into the profile and inputting a numerical value, and you'll be good to go. Just to make a note, this method works both overtime and TOIL and will override any office level settings you have configured. However, TOIL must be turned on from the main overtime dashboard for this method to generate TOIL instead of overtime. Yeah, so once that is done, you have multiple ways to see the overtime generated. So if you go under the time tracking and timesheet, you'll be able to see their daily overtime here for each of your employees. And if you go under the edit timesheet and select a weekly duration, you'll be able to see their weekly overtime here as well. The next would be to just download the timesheet, and you'll be able to see the overtime in your timesheet reports as well in an Excel file. So I hope this was a good tutorial and you understood everything. Thank you for your time and have a good rest of the day.